What's up, fam? George Price here at gprice883 on Twitter, facebook.com/George Price 883, www.georgeprice883.com, www.niche-funnel.com. How's it going, guys? Headed out to football practice that time of the day. There's so much, that I'm loving about, dealing with these kids. And besides the fact that it gives back to me in that I can actually, I can see the development in these little kids and be responsible for something positive in their lives. Not only that, but it gives to me in a sense that, I'm not around my own sons right now, okay? Due to certain circumstances, distance and such like that mainly. But, hey, if you want things in your life, if you want that development in your life, okay, do whatever it takes to get it. This is one of the things that I'm doing to get my kids, my sons back in my life, and maybe it's not them physically, but dealing with kids along their same age ranges, well, my oldest son is 14, my youngest son is 11, but still dealing, with them, with other kids helps me, when I'm away from them, because look, I miss my kids like crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. And any parent, okay, anyone that has had kids or have kids, no matter what the situation, if you're not around your kids, you pretty much feel sick to your stomach, at times. And I have that, guys. A lot of my mission, a lot of my goals, a lot of what I want to do in life, a lot of what I want to do in this business, it's based around my kids, okay? And everyone talks about the why are you doing this, all this stuff. There are various reasons, there are many reasons, and it's so many that you can't just really pinpoint one, okay? I know I can, but I will say this, guys. As an entrepreneur, as a person that's looking to change lives, all right, it's easier for us to take whatever it is, small, large, what have you, all right, and seriously, just put that into your life with a bit of just consistency, all right? Keep that thing in your life. Keep it going. Because before you know it, you're going to have the things that you're looking for. You're going to have your sons. You're going to have your kids. I'm going to have my kids in my life, And if I'm not, putting things in my life right now to take up the time that they're going to take up, then I'm not doing myself a justice, okay? And it's the same thing with, anything that you do. If you want to, make a lot of money, if you want to if you want to be a boss, all right? If you want to work for yourself, you need to start taking time to learn, to educate yourself on what it is to be a boss, what it is to be, an independent business owner. Wow, I can't speak. But it really is up to you to take that time to do it, because if you don't take that time, no one else is. And when that opportunity actually comes into your life, you're not going to be able to fully accept it because you haven't taken the time, you haven't put forth the efforts, the energy that it takes to learn these things, all right? And that's guys, the biggest secret of anyone that's doing anything and they're successful at it is that they're taking the time to put things in their life that is based on what exactly what they want. Okay, and it may seem like, hey, they can't go out, they can't do this. There's a lot of things that I'm not doing right now, that I can't do right now, because of the fact that I'm like, what, I'm going to make this work. So things that I normally would have, toys, gifts, leisure time, all this stuff, I don't need it. Because I know in the end, I'm going to have all of that plus with the work that I'm putting in now. it really is that simple, guys. I mean, you put in the work now, okay? Plant the seeds now, and you'll harvest the fruits, the vegetables, all that stuff, later. All right? And that's what you have to do in life, and that's what you have to do with business. Harvest the fruits now, or plant the seeds now, should I say, and harvest your fruits later, guys. Because it's going to come. There's no way that you can consistently do the same thing over and over and over again and not see some form of either success or some form of that thing that you're doing over and over again. It becomes like second nature to you. All right? And that's mainly what you're doing. That's why, when you start out online, a lot of people start out online, it said that it takes 6 months to really get it, to get things going. That 6 month time, guys, I'm going to tell you, it's that way because you yourself have to learn, all right, what the hell is going on. You have to understand, what is it to be an entrepreneur? There are not very many people that are trained. Society doesn't train us to be entrepreneurs. I'm going to tell you that right now. It doesn't. Society trains you, individuals, everyone, to work for someone else. Period. You're not supposed to be independent. You're not supposed to be have your own business, anything like that. I don't care what commercials say. I don't care what Obama says. I don't care anybody. It's not about, we're not trained, okay, to have our own businesses. All right. We're trained to work for someone else, to pad their pockets, to grow them. If you want to grow you, start facilitating your time with that in which you want and you want to be, all right? Once you start doing that, a lot of these issues that you have with people because, you've been working for them for this amount of time, you don't understand the stress that they have, why they react certain ways at certain times, you'll start understanding that simply because you're in that position now. You've experienced that, all right? And I'm not going to go any deeper into it because I want you guys to digest what I just said to you. I want you guys to understand what I just said to you, all right? We're not trained to be business owners. We're not trained to be entrepreneurs, all right? We're trained to be workers. We're trained to work for others, okay? To retrain yourself to be an individual that's going to work for themselves, that's going to do for themselves, okay? You really have to start dedicating time to learning your craft. And back to the 6 months with online marketing, you really have to understand initially what's going on. And then once you understand, okay, oh, wow, that's online marketing. Oh, that's what an entrepreneur is. Once you understand those facts, then you can go to the next level, all right? And the next level usually is understanding exactly what product you're using. What is this company about? What does it do? Is it good for me? Is it bad for me? Because a lot of times you join a company the first time because someone that is very new, or maybe not even new, but someone that is very manipulative and convincing, okay, they're a good salesman, has introduced this product to you or put this product in front of your face, this company in front of your face, and wow. And it's like, you're like, wow, okay, I can do this. It seems easy. I want to do it. But you have no clue about what the company is or what it does, all right? You join this company, you're paying money monthly, and you can't promote it. You don't know how to promote it because when someone asks you a question like, hey, what's this company about? You have no clue, okay? Because you haven't taken the time to go inside of the back office and learn exactly what it is that this company has to offer. It's just that simple, all right? Once you finally get tired of paying money for something that you feel was supposed to take you to the next level and make you your own business owner, okay, start generating a lot of money online, once you get to the point where you actually get tired of paying the money to this company and you're not getting anything out of it, that's when you start saying this is a scam or seeking out information on how to actually, or to actually learn about the company the product that you're promoting. By that time, it's probably like 2.5, 3 months, depending on the type of person you are. Because if you're working a full-time job, I'm going to tell you, you're not thinking about the money that you're paying. All right, you're not thinking about that at all. You're thinking about the money that you're going to earn from this opportunity that someone is giving you. All right, that someone is presented to you. Okay. Soon after you find that, you know, this opportunity is not really what it's all cracked up or wrapped up, or I forget exactly what the wording is, but it's not exactly what you thought it was, and it's not bringing the riches that you thought you would have. That's when you decide, okay, like I said, it's a scam, or better yet, you know what you should do. Okay, instead of like trying to make this decision because it's a totally uneducated decision that you're making. Seek out someone in that company, okay, that you're already paying for, or better yet, you know, do the research in the back office. But if you, a lot of people when you start online, you're not going to do the research because you have no clue how this works. So what you need to do, and it's the same thing that I did. I was so lucky with my company that I'm with now, is that you find people within your company that are willing to help you out. And when you find people within your company that are willing to help you out, because, I mean, what do they have to gain, all right? You're already being charged by ABCDEFG company, okay? This person's a member of ABCDEFG company. So there's nothing to gain. Ask them questions. This is where mentors come in, okay? If you've never had a mentor, you need to have a couple of mentors, guys. And mentors don't necessarily have to be with the same company that you're working with. A mentor is just someone to give you insight on how this actually works, okay? And a lot of times, you know, it's funny because we seek out the people that are making a lot of money and we want to join them. Or we look at their proof and we want to join them. But the problem is they're making a lot of money because a lot of people like you that don't quite know what's going on when you start, they join them. They're not asking for answers. Okay, a high percentage of them don't. And they keep joining. And then because this person may have 2 or 3 people that are really in tune with what they're doing, they're questioning them like you're supposed to be doing because you're paying your money to this person monthly. Okay, if you're in a commission-based system, which most of them are, an affiliate. Once you decide that you're going to start asking questions, or you should be asking the questions like the other people are doing, that's when the growth and everything like that happens. And like I was about to say, that the guys that are, that you join under, it sucks because a lot of times they just don't have time for you, or you're not asking for the time. And when they do have time for you, the questions that you're asking them, they're so far in the beginning, and not only far in the beginning, but, they're questions that really, they don't make sense. I'm going to tell you that. And the reason why they don't make sense is because you're asking questions about things that you have not educated yourself on first before making an informed decision on becoming an entrepreneur, becoming your own boss, becoming an online marketer, what have you. And once you do that little research, and with anything that you do, guys, I mean, the passion comes from not only seeing the shiny ball. The passion comes from having a bit of knowledge about what that shiny ball has to offer. Okay, once you have been through a few companies and you've actually worked those companies, you've worked those products, you've promoted those products, you've made a bit of income off those products, and even if you did make an income off those products, you've accomplished something with it. You've learned how to promote them, right? So once you're in those situations, or once you've gotten to that level, then you can actually say, okay, yeah, I want to join this company because of blah, 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 blah. But until you get to that level, guys, you shouldn't be joining any other companies. You should be seeking out information. You have YouTube, you have Google, you have Facebook. Guys, I get questions all the time about the same thing, and I know a lot of mentors get the same thing. Stop worrying about those questions, okay? Stop asking those questions. Start going online and educating yourself, because I'm going to tell you, the mentors that you have, the mentors that you're going to get, that's the way that they learn. If they didn't learn that way, they had someone else tell them how to do this, and that's how they grew. It's just that simple. The information is out there for you. You just have to be willing to go out and seek that information. And once you get that information, do something with it. All right? That's it for now, guys. George Price. This was really long. This is actually going to go on YouTube, and I'll link it on Facebook, because I want people on YouTube to listen to this as well and get what I'm saying. Because, guys, you can cut a lot of time, from your in a lot of time and a lot of financial burden. You can cancel a lot of that out by simply learning online, okay, and learning from others. Because once you learn from others, that's when it really, becomes networking. That's what networking is about. And a lot of people do not understand that first step of networking. Networking is basically sharing information with someone else, communicating with someone else, about the same thing. That's what networking is, okay? Network marketing, okay? Marketing is basically promotion of something. So if you're network marketing, okay, you're networking with other people that have the same interests as you as far as marketing, okay? And that's how you succeed. So, I've given you that information. I just hit a big bump, seems like. New Orleans, love it. But I'm going to let you guys go. And like I said, I'm going to get to practice. And I will talk to you guys soon. George Price at gprice883 on Twitter. Facebook.com/George Price 883. www.georgeprice883.com. www.niche-funnel.com. Guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.